Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make one of the pies that my family has made for as long as I can remember. It is a kind of like, I don't know what it would really be classified as, but I'm going to say it's like a no-bake cheesecake is what it is. So what you need are 1 packet of cream cheese softened, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, a graham cracker crust, 1/3, I'd say about 1/4 cup of lemon juice, a little bit more, 1/4 to 1/3. I put in about a little over 1/4 of a cup, and it was perfect. So. And then your last ingredient is vanilla, of course. So, 4 ingredients. So what you do, of course you want your cream cheese softened. Once it's softened, you take this and you whip it. Whip it in with your hand mixer for like, mix it for about a minute or so until it's nice and fluffy. And then you add your condensed milk. And then I'm going to whip this up and I'll show you guys what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so you're going to want it to be looking like that. Nice and whipped up. And then you take and add the sweetened condensed milk. So let's do that and then I will be back. Okay, we've got that done. Now this step is very important because if you don't put the lemon into the mix is going to be super runny. When you put the lemon in, it kind of like seizes up the cream cheese. That's the best way I can describe it. Much like as if you were to put lemon juice into milk, it makes buttermilk. If you didn't know that, now you know. But this, it doesn't affect the flavor in any way. You can't really taste the lemon at all. So don't worry about that. So 1 whole lemon is about the amount of juice you need. Now I like to put it in a cup before I put it into the, just to make sure. And I always use a little sieve as to not get any seeds or anything like that, or any pulp. But yeah, my mom and my grandmother, and who knows how far back people in my family have been making this pie. Usually for Thanksgiving is when we would make it. My grandma also used to make this chocolate pie that I have been trying to replicate for years, and I just can't get it right. And see, my family, they're kind of distant people. They're not really like, talkative, and it's like they're all out doing their own things. So I didn't really know much about my grandparents or anything really. So, getting any kind of information or recipes even from them was kind of impossible. And on top of that, my grandmother died when I was 13, so I just didn't have a chance to get to know the family history through somebody who lived it, which sucks. So now we got our lemon juice. So as you can see, this is a 1/3 of a cup. It almost reaches the top, so it's like a little over 1/4 of a cup is what I put in. You put that in, you mix it. Let me mix this real quick. Okay, and then we're going to add our vanilla. I don't really measure my vanilla, but you're going to do about a teaspoon. You can do a little bit more if that's your fancy. It's not going to hurt anything. So let me mix this up and then I'll get to the last part. Okay, now we're going to pour it into our crust. This is a good pie to bring for Thanksgiving. It will impress people because it tastes really good, and it kind of looks like you did more than you actually did, and it tastes like it too. I'm telling you guys, this is the best pie I've ever had, and I'm not a pie person. But it's like a cheesecake. I don't know, man. It's good. Now okay. Let's get yummy. I like to clean as I go, so I don't have to clean up a giant mess after I'm finished. Okay. Let's add our mix into our ready-to-use graham cracker crust. Beautiful white mixture, off-white a little bit. And then after we put this in here, you are going to need to refrigerate the mix. You have to refrigerate this for, I'd say like an hour to refrigerate it, and then we'll put the topping on. Now the topping is where you can get personal. You can use, I've always used cherries. Now that's just a personal choice. You can use strawberry, you can use apples, you can blueberries, raspberries, I don't know. You can just get really creative with it. You can do really whatever you want. So we're gonna put this bad boy in the fridge for like an hour or whenever I remember to get to it. Let's be real here. And then once it is ready to put toppings on, I will be back. Okay, you guys, let's get our cake pie out of the fridge. It's been about an hour or so. And then we also have to get, hold on, the cherries. I put them in this old Parmesan cheese container because I had to use half of the can on something else. And you just take this off. And your pie is set. It's nice and set, so it's not gonna like move around. See, I used to make this, and when I wouldn't put the lemon juice in, it was terrible. It tasted good, but it was, it fell apart. You couldn't really get pieces out of it. It was just more like slimy, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. But this, okay. Put the rest of these cherries on, and I'll show you what it is looking like. I don't do this, I don't put these on all nice and neat. I just kind of put them on, and there you go. Because I am the type of person, I like the cherry juice, and I like the flavor of cherries, but I don't like cherries themselves. I don't like wet cherries is really what I'm trying to say. Because I'll eat a cherry, like just a regular plain cherry from the grocery store, but I don't like wet cherries. And these classify as wet. So technically I'm just going to eat around the cherries, but I'm not the only one eating this, so that's good. And there's that. So let me show you. That is our no-bake cherry cheesecake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys make this cheesecake, because I'm telling you, it is the best thing ever. It is so easy. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.